I think we're there. Okay, I got a picture from Bill 457. Let's see if I can show you this picture. Home? No, screen. Okay, I got it over here in Paint Shop. This should be it. Can we see this? Yeah, good. Okay, we can see that. Go back to screen. Oh, I click on it here. Okay, you see a lot of funny marks, a lot of disfiguration on the devices. Up here on America, right across the E, for example, some sort of lines and marks on the torch. You see some over here on the top of the olive and down here in one dime. And it's all over the place. It's on the devices. It's on the fields. He's asking, is this a clash? Well, this is not a clash. This strikes me as being damaged. Gummed up, God knows what. It's a heck of a mess. Yeah, it'll get your attention all right, but it's not clash marks, and I want to explain why. And so we got to go, let's see. Stand by. I got to learn this new setup here. Okay, screen, scope, no, home. There, okay. This is perfect for, man, I'm not ready. I'm just not ready. This is perfect for the Play-Doh. Let me set the camera up here. Okay, there we go. There's a wooden $50. Okay, get this there. I got a wire in the way. Okay. Here's your die, right? You got a front die and a back die. The devices are sunk in on a die. On a hub, they'll be raised, right? On a coin, they'll be raised. They'll look just like the coin and the hub are the same. The die is the inverse, right? You could actually fit, well, almost, the die into the hub. Well, you should be able to. That's the idea. But you can't get raised devices from a clash from the reverse die and the obverse die and have them appear on the fields because, or have them appear on the devices. The fields are going to block anything. Nothing sticks up above this surface, which is going to be the field of your coin, right? And I can't get devices from here to show up in there. Impossible. I got some Play-Doh. We got blue and green. Get ready. If you aren't going to take that shirt off long enough to wash it, you may want to keep the extra one. I only wear them for the shows. Really, where's my tuna can? I do laundry. I'm clean. Really, just don't look in the kitchen. Okay, there's one. All right, give me the blue one now. All right. Oh, that one popped right open. Oh, I love it when it does that. Let me warm it up just a little here. Raid from Brains. There's Bill 457. Bill, we're talking about your dime. All right. Let me go back to where that was. Here's the screen. And here's Bill's dime. And we got these raised devices, like the torch. And you got some imprinting on the top of that torch. And he's asking, is it a clash? Okay. There, I think we can probably settle this. I think we're ready. Let's get back to here. Let's see. Scope. Nope. Screen. Home. There, that's where I want to be. So what I want to do, I'm going to make these into dies. Right, to make a die, you start with a hub. See that? You're going to press that into the die and leave an impression. Now a clash die, what you're seeing is you're going to see the outlines of one die on the other one. I got an example here we can show you. And if I can get this one right, screen, there it is. Okay, if you look real close, you'll see on this 1955, you got some lines around here. This is actually 1 cent from the back. Let's zoom in and have a good hard look. Ready? Oh, look how sharp that is. And I might have to tilt it to get the light to show them up. There you go. Raise it up. You can see the T real easy. There it is. But it's just the outline of the devices from the other side. It's not the details. And they don't go into, it doesn't cross the tie. It stops here at the edge of the field. Right? And sometimes there's more over here. There's an O up there if you can just make out the picture of an O. But it doesn't go into the head. And I'm going to exaggerate these dies and show you why. All right? It's just the outlines. And it doesn't cross the date. It doesn't cross his head. Doesn't get into his face. but you can see, you know, clear marks where it says 1 cent from the other side. All right, you ready? Let's get into this. Okay, these are depressed. You can't get the design, like say the hair or the wheat lines or whatever would be in there. You can't get them to reach because look, they're not going to reach. Let me exaggerate this. And I got a circle. Here we go. CJ makes these. There we go. There's a nice circle. Over here we'll do a square. And I got a roll of pennies. We'll make a square. Let me make a nice deep one. All right. There's no way the bottom of that square can reach the bottom of that circle. It's only going to be at the fields, right? In effect, let me really exaggerate it. It's as if you had, you know, depth. I mean, a lot of depth. It's like a mushroom cap. There we go. And the only place they're going to contact is at the fields. Okay, you can't have the details from way in there reaching way in there without destroying the die. It would have to really screw it up. So imagine them like two concave dishes trying to come together and stamp your coin. You put a coin in between, it's going to squeeze it. You know, leave the imprint on there. That's a normal coin. That's how it would be produced. But a clash die is when there's no planchet, bye-bye, in between, and they come together and strike each other. The two dies, they clash like cymbals. I need a sound effect for cymbals. All right. So it's only going to be at the fields where they meet, and all they're going to leave is the outline of the details. Let me straighten this out here. Flat. Here you go. Flatter. I'm not ready. Okay, here's a circle. And here's a square. Okay. And the highest points here on these dies are the edges, right? Well, you know, the fields and the edges. So if you take the flat section and squeeze it against the flat section, it's not going to leave a mark. But if you have a flat section and a little bit of an outline, right? Here's a square outline, here's a circular outline. What you might end up with would be, for example, a square and just a hint of the other side outline, okay, which is much like you see over here. With just a hint, just a piece of the T, just a piece of the, we can get that T to show up better than that. I'm sure of it. There you go. And you can see just the outlines are showing up. So if you're looking for clash marks, don't look over here in the vest. Don't look up here in the hair. You won't see clashes there because they can't reach. You might see a clash mark on occasion in an interesting point where the design is low, say right inside the nose, or perhaps, let's see, some low points down here. Okay, but the rest of this relief is so high it's not going to show. On the other side of this coin, you would see clash marks coming over. They tend to be shaped like Lincoln. I'm going to say this die was probably changed up because I see no marks on that side. But you see all these little lines all through everything? That's because the die was polished to remove clash marks. Okay, that's what you're looking for. But you won't see them on the raised part. Here's a quarter. You won't see them on, you know, Washington's head, for example. On a quarter, your most common clash mark is like on the right here, coming from the nose of the eagle, right? And that would be a clash from George's neck right up here, right? Sometimes you see clash marks in front of his nose or behind his hair, different features, right? And it's just going to be the outline. You're never going to get clashes, you know, on the high raised relief. Okay, let me go back and find the, let's see, there's home. Yep, and I got to find this is the chat. And it says I'm redline. There we go. So I restarted everything. Hopefully that'll clean it up. But yeah, that coin you had, Bill, that's not a clash. That looks to be damaged more than anything else. You also posted a DDO dime. Oh man, I got to eat dinner, take a bath, shave, do my laundry. I got to wash this shirt like twice now, and get going with the big show at 9 o'clock tonight. You want to be in on that? I just thought I'd point out this little issue because boy, it was easy. I have my donation in for the big show. Oh, God love you. That'll make it so easy. I'll have more stuff lined up and ready. 9:30 tonight, guys. Be there, be square. Yeah, and keep an eye out for those clashes. They're kind of neat. Okay, I'm going to take off. You stay groovy. See you in a couple hours.